So welcome back to the channel, guys. It is me, 80 Summer 44. So today, guys, we're doing our Champions League semifinal preview, guys. I'm so excited for it, man. We have some crazy matchups here. We have the Manchester City versus Real Madrid. We have the Milan Derby. We're gonna have the preview. We're gonna have the guests come on. Don't worry, guys. You're probably wondering where are the guests. I just want to cook first, guys. And yeah, like I said, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So let me tell you guys the menu for today. So we're gonna start first with the Manchester City versus Real Madrid game. We're going to start with that game first, and then we'll discuss about the Milan Derby. This should be around an hour, I'm hoping for, because I have to leave at 7 o'clock. So I want to stop around by 6:30 at the max, just because, like I said, guys, I have to leave. So, like I said, hit that subscribe button if you're new out here. Hit that like button as well. Turn on notifications to be notified. And yeah, like I said, guys, let me know your thoughts in the chat. If you want to come on, just hit me up on hit me up on Twitter. I'll send you the link. You have to be a fan of the respective teams, though, if you want to be part of this. So let's go ahead and read some comments. I also put out a poll there, guys, to get started. So Forza Milan, let's beat Inter. And as Sebastian says, I'm gonna cook. Oh man, you're gonna cook later, man. You're gonna cook later. Let's start with the let's start first with the Real Madrid versus Manchester City. Let's start with that game first. So let me go ahead and start with this. So what minute are we on? We are on 1 minute and 56. Okay, we'll just start at 2 minutes. We'll start 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes. Man City, Real Madrid. Okay. So let's talk about the Manchester City versus Real Madrid game. So let me go ahead and get the insights for you guys. Let me show you guys the flip mob thing. Actually, let's look at the probability for this. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. We're gonna start with here. Let me click this right here. Let me share my screen. Hopefully you guys can see it. Share screen. Okay, you guys should be able to see it. Okay, so let me zoom in for you guys. This might be a bit small. So as you guys can see, the odds are definitely for Manchester City. Real Madrid is the underdogs according to Google here. 30% win probability, 26% for extra time, and 44% for Manchester City. So let's look at the timeline for this one. Real Madrid and Manchester City will meet for the 9th-time European competition in this match, with both sides winning 3 of the previous 8. The Citizens have won 3 of the last 4 meetings, but did lose the most recent 3-1 at the Santiago Bernabeu last season's semifinal second leg. Manchester City could become the first English side to beat Real Madrid away from home, the UEFA Champions League, on multiple occasions, having previously won 2-1 there in February 2020. Indeed, English sides have only won 4 of the last 18 combined away games at Real Madrid in the competition. Draw 4, lost 10, with Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Manchester City all winning once each. The last 4 UEFA Champions League games between Real Madrid and Manchester City have seen 17 goals scored at an average of 4.3 per match, while Manchester City have had 31 shots on target compared to Real Madrid's 17. The Spanish side netted with 47% of their attempts on target compared to 29% for the Citizens. Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola has only lost 5 of his 21 matches against Real Madrid across all competitions. However, he has lost half of his meetings against them since he left Barcelona, after only losing 2 of the 15 against them when he was in charge of Real Madrid's rivals. Win 9, draw 4. Real Madrid are on a run of 3 consecutive clean sheets UEFA Champions League, while they've gone 346 minutes without conceding since Mohamed Salah's goal in the round of 16 first leg at Anfield. So like I said, guys, this is a very interesting game for Real Madrid here. And I think what's very interesting is that Real Madrid, they know that this season has been a failure. This season has been a failure, right? This season has been a massive disappointment in the sense that they haven't been able to defend their league title. Obviously, things haven't been looking great. Obviously, they're in the Copa del Rey final, which is obviously nice. So we'll be playing that tomorrow. And you would expect Real Madrid to win it, right? But the real truth of the matter is that it's going to come down to this game. It's going to come down to the Champions League. If Real Madrid do not win the Champions League, this season will be remembered as a disappointment of the season. Now, is it a failure? I mean, I think it's a bit harsh personally, but I could understand why people would say it. And I just feel as though for Real Madrid, for Manchester City, this is their chance for Manchester City. Like if there was a time for Real Madrid to lose, it'd be this time. So let's see if Manchester City, because the thing is, guys, Real Madrid, it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting to see how Real Madrid approaches, because like I said, this is a very much of both of their seasons are going to come down to this, and I just think it's going to be interesting to see what Real Madrid do, a very motivated Real Madrid team, because let's be real, guys, they're going to go all in for the Champions League. They're going to go all in for the Champions League, and it's very, very interesting to see what happens. So let me read some of the comments, man. Both semifinals can be amazing. Sebastian says. Melissa Jose says, if Pep doesn't win this year, he should retire. I think that's a bit harsh, but maybe he should. Maybe he should. And Tabuya says, oh yeah, you're a Real Madrid fan. If you want, I can send you the link, man. I can send you the link, Tabuya. Obviously, I know you're at work, so you may, or if you can join, please let me. Please join if you can. Otherwise, it's fine. You can always stay in the chat. That's always appreciated. But if you want to join this, let me know. I'll send you a link on Twitter. But let me read the comment where you're saying here. We'll concede for sure in the first leg. Rudiger going to have a long day versus Holland. I think the thing for Real Madrid is they have to win this. I think the thing is, if they do not win this game, I think they're in big trouble. Because the thing is, do they have what it takes to beat Man City at Etihad? It's a very difficult task. It's a very daunting task. Only one team has done that this season, which has been Brentford, and they scored at the last minute. So I just don't know Real Madrid have it in them to beat Man City at the Etihad. And for me, they have to win this game. Because if Man City wins this game, that tie is done. I'm going to say this right now. If Manchester City wins the first leg, guys, you might as well. Real Madrid, I think it's over, honestly, if that happens. Likelihood, I don't know. Manchester City will win this game, though, per se. But it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. Because like I said, Real Madrid, I believe Militao will be suspended for the game. Obviously, Vinicius and Benzema is going to be very crucial. And we just know that Real Madrid, they have to do this. Like, this is their moment. If they don't win the Champions League, as I said, it's going to be a disappointment of a season for them. So let's look at the injuries here. So obviously, Real Madrid have no injuries, which is good to see. If you're a Real Madrid fan, and Manchester City, KDB is currently doubtful. So, like I said, guys, I just think it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. So let me read some of your comments here. Kevin Gonzalez says, I hope Manchester City hammers Real Madrid in the second leg at Etihad. Ooh, I mean, like I said, though, it's going to be very interesting. But like I said, guys, I mean, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? For this. So, because the thing is, guys, like I said, Real Madrid for me, the thing is for me, Real Madrid is that how will they cope? Because I'm really concerned about Real Madrid, honestly, guys. I think defensively is where I have a lot of concerns. Like Camavinga left back, while he's been amazing so far, he's done a great job. He's been amazing against Barca. He's done a great against Chelsea and everything. But the thing is, like, can he do it against like an in-form Manchester City team? Because let's keep it a stat, guys. Liverpool and Chelsea have been very, very underwhelming this season. So, obviously, we need to give credit to Real Madrid because I will say Real Madrid have looked better as a team than they were last season. I think Real Madrid have played better as a unit. I think they look a lot more complete, per se. I don't think this Real Madrid team was like, it doesn't feel like as much individual brilliance because this Real Madrid team have played well as a collective. And that's why I've really been impressed with them, even as a rival fan. But the thing with Real Madrid for me that's really difficult for me to see is whereas like Benzema's just not really been in that kind of form. I feel like Benzema for me has just not really been in the same kind of form compared to last year. I just don't think he has been as prolific as we expect him to be. And Vinicius for me has been amazing. I think Vinicius for me is Real Madrid's best. He's just been amazing for Real Madrid. I think he's one of Real Madrid's best players. He's been amazing for the attack and goal scoring, assisting. And I feel like Rodrigo has also been really important as well. Obviously, we know Manchester City fans know that name very well. So I just think that's going to be interesting to see how Manchester City cope with Real Madrid's intensity and pressure. Because, like I said, guys, Manchester City, man, it's we know that they're going to be playing their possession-based football. We know Real Madrid will likely counterattack. We know that that's probably going to be the game plan. Where Real Madrid will sit back, will absorb pressure, and hit Manchester City at the counterattack. And the thing why I've really been impressed with Manchester City defensively looked very good. I think defensively they've been amazing. I think Akanji and Stones, it's been a great partnership at the back, Ruben Diaz. And I think Manchester City not using the fullbacks has actually been really good because we all saw last season how vulnerable, terrible Manchester City were defensively. I'm looking at players like Walker, Zinchenko, that wasn't particularly great. Cancelo, and then obviously they play Fernandinho, who's not really that great. They played him, didn't really have the best game in the first leg. Obviously, we know what Vinicius did to him. And so that's the thing with Manchester City is that defensively they look solid, and Laporte also played as well. We know he's an error in the big games, and so I feel like for me, I just think that Manchester City is just too good. I just feel as though Manchester City is way too good, and I don't think Real Madrid can advance. I personally don't see Real Madrid advancing, but the key for Real Madrid, as I said, is that they have to win the first leg. And if they can keep a clean sheet at home, they're in a golden position. Because the second leg is gonna be away. And I just feel as though I feel like it's gonna come down to whichever team scores. I feel like if Manchester City, because we all saw last season how one-sided it was, how Manchester City should have won the first leg by big scoreline. It shouldn't have been 4-3. It should have been it should have been 6-3. At least 5 goals. And so yeah, I think that's what actually led to Manchester City's downfall last season was actually their fullbacks. I think that was actually the reason why Real Madrid, Manchester City were so poor defensively was their fullbacks in particular that didn't really have a good game. So I personally, for me, Real Madrid, I just don't see them advancing in my personal opinion. So let me read some more comments here. We technically have Modric injured, but he's been rushed back. All right. The first leg will be close, Mass Channel says. I expect Manchester City to have more of the ball and be effective with it. They need to score within the first 70 minutes. I would say they need to score in the first half. Because the thing is, what I've noticed with Real Madrid is that if you don't score against them the first half, they're going to come at you in the second half. Because that's why I've seen with Real Madrid. They did this against Barcelona, the Camp Nou. They did this against Chelsea. That if you don't take your chances against us, we will punish you in the second half. And that's why I think for Manchester City is that if they don't score in the first half, they're in big trouble. Because I think Real Madrid will come alive in the second half. That's what I've been noticing with Real Madrid is that they've been that's kind of been how they've been approaching these kind of matchups. Last year we ate their fullbacks. This year Pep has wised up a bit more. Their fullbacks, Manchester City were really, really bad last season. It was terrible. It was terrible. And this tie they have things that didn't have last season, such as Haaland, who gives not just scoring one of scoring, but 5 or 6. Yeah, that's also another thing is that Manchester City have got a goal scorer now. Last season, they didn't have a striker. They didn't have that number 9. This time around, they have Erling Haaland. And, and like I said, they're not playing with fullbacks anymore. So they're playing with like a 3-4-2-1, and it's just been working very effectively, So yeah, Kevin Gonzalez says Haaland will score a hat trick. I don't know about that. I don't think. I think he's going to score. I will say he's going to score. I don't think he's scoring it. Like, do you mean a hat trick in both games, like hat trick combined, or do you mean in a single game? Because I don't think he's scoring in a single game. I wouldn't be surprised though he scores 3 goals in the span of 2 games. I could see that happening. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see. I look forward to see De Bruyne and Gundogan. Yeah, man, it's going to be very, very fascinating, man. Kevin De Bruyne, man. KDB, man. KDB. So, we're going to go do a combined 11 very, very soon. Do you guys have anything else to say in the chat here, guys? So, we're going to, like I said, we're going to see if Sebastian will be joining us probably the 30th minute. And yeah, so like I said, guys, I just think that's going to be very interesting to see what happens, guys, because like I said, guys, there could be a lot of goals. There could be a lot of goals this matchup, although I don't think there will be personally, but it's going to be very interesting to see what happens here because Manchester City, man, they're looking but like I said though, I it's going to be very interesting to see what happens, man. Tapu says I disagree on the score earlier though. City can score at any moment. I don't think they necessarily will worry about starting strong or not like any other teams. That is true. Manchester City are clinical. Chelsea and Liverpool and Barca are not that clinical. So I do see your point, and you're actually making a great point up here. And actually, do want to say this, but I still believe that if you don't take your chances, Real Madrid will punish you. I still believe in the sense that you can't waste so many chances. I still believe in that theory. They may not necessarily need to score in the first half, but Real Madrid will come at you if you don't take your chances. It's just that's just how they roll. That's just how they roll. Mass Jones says, when will we predict the score? When will he? We're gonna do it after the combined 11. We'll do after the combined 11. So we'll do the combined 11 in a few minutes. Just reading your comments here, guys. HCar says cheering for Milan and cheering for Manchester. I wish Chelsea had 3 less points as they get relegated. Guys, let's talk about Champions League semifinalist teams, not like non-semifinalist teams, because yeah. Anyways, but yeah, I mean it's gonna be interesting, guys. Let's go ahead and do the combined 11, guys. Let's do the combined 11 now, guys. Combined 11. So combined 11 time, man. Combined 11 time. So yeah. Yeah. So let's do the 4-3-3. I think 4-3-3 is a traditional. I know Manchester don't really play a 4-3-3 this season. But let's just do it anyway. 4-3 is the most simple formation anyway. So let's just do it, man. So, guys, which coach has been better, Ancelotti or Pep? I mean, for me, it's been Pep Guardiola. I think you have to give Pep his flowers, your credit here, because Ancelotti has done good. I'm not saying he hasn't. For me, though, I think Pep has done a better job than Ancelotti this season. Manchester City are, of course, for a treble, whereas obviously Ancelotti. I will say this, though. We can have a conversation all the time. But currently, for this season, it's got to be Pep. It's got to be Pep. So, goalkeeper. Now, for me, it's got to be Courtois. I respect Ederson. I think Ederson is a good goalkeeper. I just don't feel like Ederson, I'm as assured. Whereas Courtois, I'm very much assured because this guy, 1v1, is very, very good. He can make those saves out of nowhere. And we have seen how valuable he's been to Real Madrid. His presence for Real Madrid has been phenomenal, And I just feel as though he's been in insane form. And yeah, for me, Real Madrid, Courtois has been incredible for them. Right back. See, the thing is with the right back position, it's tough because we have Carvajal and you got Walker. The thing is, though, Walker doesn't really play. City don't really play with the right back this season. So it's kind of hard to elaborate and, analyze here. But on the basis of this season, I might have to give it to Carvajal simply because of the fact that he's come good for Real Madrid in the Champions League. I feel like for me, he's been good for Real Madrid. So, but the thing is, like I said, Manchester City don't really play with fullbacks. That's why it's a bit tricky for this one, guys. I'm a bit skeptical. Let's see their expected lineup. Yeah. So yeah, they play Walker as more of a center back, and they don't really play with fullbacks. So let's read some comments here before I make the selection. True. I could definitely see the angle. It's possible they'll get rattled if they don't take their chances early. That Mars miss PTSD will hit them. Yeah, that Mars miss. I don't know how he missed that, man. Courtois on goal. KDB will want revenge against Rudiger for giving black eye in the Champions League final against Chelsea. Pep. Vinicius left winger, no debate. Walker, City. We'll start with the defense first. Walker, City, center back, Rudiger, left back. Plus to say Courtois is the best goalkeeper in the world. So Mass Jones says, I would say Militao has been better than Rudiger. Fair. Walker's the best European right back. Conspiracy there's a different way to say it. Come on, man. He's made a save back. Come on. Like I still think he's a bit overrated, but come on. He was good against Bayern. He was good against Bayern in the second leg. He came good in the first half. Nacho Carvalho's only been good for half a season. If you take a right back from us, rather Nacho overall. Although I'd rather have Courtois, only Courtois and Militao is there from us. This is tricky, though, guys. This is really tricky for the right back position. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, maybe we should just give it a Walker. Yeah, you know what? Let's give it a Walker. Let's give it a Walker because he's versatile. He can play as right back and as a center back. So, yeah, let's give it a Walker. I think Walker is actually a fair shot. Okay, center backs. For me, Militao. I think Militao, for me, has been incredible for Real Madrid. I think he's been Real Madrid's best defender, and he's been so good for them, making those duels in particular, those ground duels, which you have to commend. And the thing with the other Real Madrid center backs, that they have been good. I think they have been good. I just don't feel like I feel like Militao is so important to this team. He gives them defensive stability. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting, guys. It's going to be interesting. So, Militao for me. And, has to be Walker. Madrid, here we go. Courtois, Walker, Stone, Militao. Okay. Oh, actually, yeah, I think John Stones. I really like John Stones, guys. I think he is a very, very good center back. He's been phenomenal for Manchester City. So, yeah, let's put John Stones. Let's put Stones. Yeah, I think Stones has been amazing. Although Stones has been kind of playing more as a DM nowadays, but I still think he's a very good center back. So you still have to put him in the 11. At the left back, let's put Ake. I want to put left back Nathan Ake. I think he's been phenomenal. Sorry, we're not going to put I'm not putting down Kamavinga, and I'm definitely not putting Mendy. I'm definitely not putting either of the two. How come this is not on here? Nathan Ake. Okay, here we go. Stones. Akanji. Akanji's a good shot. I'll put him on the bench. Stones Diaz. Now, Ruben Diaz for me, I mean, it's a difficult one. I don't think Ruben, I feel like he is a good center back. I just don't feel like I feel like he's not as good as people say he is. I think people slightly overrate him. I still think he's a good center back. Make no mistake, but I'd rather have Stones in my back line than Diaz personally. Ake's good too. Yeah, we're gonna put Ake in the left back position. Diaz, Stones needs to be mistake prone. Exactly, man. Pep has changed it, man. Pep has changed it. Put Stones on the right of the center backs. Okay, let's just do that real quick. John Stones, and we're gonna put Militao there. 2 Stones. Yeah, let's put 2 Stones then. Okay, so this is the back line. That's actually a pretty good back line, I gotta say. A pretty good back line. Okay, CDM. Let's put Rodri. I'm gonna put Rodri. That's for sure. I'm sorry. I'm not putting Tchouaméni. Maybe if Casemiro had stayed, we could have a conversation. But yeah, definitely not Tchouaméni. Rodri's definitely better. And then center mid. I mean, who's been Real Madrid's best midfielder, guys? I'm actually really keen to see. Curious to hear, guys, from you guys. Who's been Real Madrid's best midfielder? I've heard it's been Toni Kroos. I heard Ceballos has been pretty good. Valverde, Camavinga. Maybe we could put Camavinga, man. Kroos, yeah, let's put Kroos, man. I think Kroos is a good shout. Control the tempo, make his passes. KDB, yeah, KDB. We could also possibly put. This is interesting, man. This is interesting. Yeah, let's put De Bruyne. KDB. Let's put KDB. I think he has to be in 11. We can all agree with that. Gundogan. This is difficult, guys. This is difficult. I feel like Gundogan's a good shout. I just don't think is he. I want to put a Real Madrid midfielder though because we already got like 2 Manchester City players. Modric, I don't think Modric has been that amazing. I don't think he has been as good in years past. So, yeah, I mean, I think we have to. I think let's put Toni Kroos. I think because the problem is that Valverde doesn't really play as a midfielder; he plays more as a winger. And Camavinga doesn't really play at the. He plays more as a left back, I would say, than as a center mid. So, yeah, let's put Toni Kroos. So yeah, that's actually interesting there. Let's read some more comments. 2020, 2000. Yeah, he was great that season. Ruben Diaz was amazing that season, especially against PSG that second leg. That was a world-class performance from him. World-class. You know why I started questioning Diaz? It was after that Euros. It's after that Germany game where I had question marks over him. That's where I had question marks over Ruben Diaz. Rodri. Yeah, Rodri. Kroos, KDB. Yep. Modric, Valverde. Okay. KDB, Modric. Drew Modric, De Bruyne, and Gundogan. Camavinga is tricky because he's been good at center mid, but he's chopped and changed roles throughout each game. Same for Fede. Sometimes is technically in Rodrigo's role. Yep, front 3, Vinicius, Haaland, and Mahrez. And Kroos is left-footed too. I think that's actually a good front 3. I think, yeah, Vinicius has to be the left winger. Haaland obviously has to be an 11. And right wing, probably. I'd probably put Mahrez. Although actually, I want to see Rodrigo's stats. Could anyone pull that up for me? I actually want to check this out. What is what's Mahrez stats looking like this season? So he's got 5 goals in 7 games. 5 goals and 7 assists. And what about Rodrigo? Rodrigo, I may consider, guys. Rodrigo, I may put him in the 11, to be honest. Rodrigo, what's his stats looking like? Rodrigo, let's go look at this. Oh, this is showing La Liga. I want to see just Real Madrid, though. Where is Real Madrid? Real Madrid. Oh, this is coming up. Dang it. Let's look at the fixtures. Let's go look at this. Okay, Rodrigo. Let's see. Rodrigo. 6 goals and 8 assists. This is tricky, guys. This is really tricky. Who do you put, guys? For me personally, I think Rodrigo is better as a super sub. I feel like Mahrez is probably better as a... Yeah, I'd say Mahrez. I think Mahrez is slightly better. I'd say Mahrez. Yeah, I think Mahrez is better in my personal opinion. So this is my combined 11, guys. You guys can feel free to change your mind in the live chat. This is my personal opinion. And Kroos is left-footed too. Haaland or Benz. For me, it's got to be Haaland this season. Haaland's been better than Benzema this season. Benzema's been good. I'm not saying he's been bad. I just don't feel like this has been as like... See, if this was last season, I definitely put him in. It's just that I don't think Benzema has been as prolific and lethal this season compared to last season. I just don't feel like he's had that same kind of role. You know, he's been good. I still think he's been great. Yeah. Vinicius Jr., Benzema, Holland, you'd have Benzema. Okay. And that's the problem with that though, is that you don't really have a right winger though. Like, I think that's kind of like a very unbalanced front three, you know. I agree with HQR's front three. Rodrigo's a moments player. Agreeing. Joe Rodrigo's goals were against a Finnish Chelsea. Hey, respect Rodrigo, man. Respect Rodrigo, man. Rodrigo came alive against Manchester City last season. But yeah, I mean, for me personally, I think this is a fair combined 11. I think it's a fair combined 11. And how many Real Madrid players do we have here? Let's go actually look at this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Dang, just 4 Real Madrid players. That's actually crazy. And Manchester City have 8. Oh, geez. Yeah, I didn't even realize it was that unbalanced. Wow. I didn't even realize. Wow, that is absurd, man. Like, that's crazy. Holland could also work as a right winger. He's strong and he's fast. I mean, you could actually. I mean, if you could do for your 11, it's just my 11. I'm not putting Benzema on my 11. Just per me personally. You could do that for your 11 though. I have no issues with that. But yeah. I mean, yeah. I feel like you have to play them as like a 4-1-2-1-2. It's as Matt's is putting out there. Unless with Vinny and attacking midfield, then you have both Haaland and Benzema. Like I said, you could do that if you really want to, but I just feel like. Yeah, I just feel like for me, Benzema's just not been as prolific this season. Actually, I want to see Benzema's stats. Actually, what's his stats looking like this season? Maybe we change the formation just to accommodate Benzema in there because I don't think Morris has been that amazing. Okay, to be fair, 17 goals. That's actually still pretty good, guys. But then again, though, the second half I think has been pretty. I mean, what do you guys think, guys? What do you guys think? I mean, we could, I guess, try that out. But then again, Vinicius not really an attacking midfielder, though. That's another problem. So it's just a difficult one. It's a difficult one, guys. A difficult one. Anyways, I think we're so guys. Give me your score predictions for the first leg, guys. Give me your score predictions now. We're gonna go ahead and move on to Milan Derby. We're gonna have Sebastian for sure come on, and possibly BLE. Possibly BLE may come on. Let me go ahead and send the link to BLE if he's available. So let me see. BLE. Let's see. BLE. I'm just checking if he's available. Let's see. Okay. Holland this season has been something else. All right. Yeah, Real Madrid won, Manchester City won. Oh, wow. Well, remember, Sebastian, the first leg is at the Bernabeu. The first leg is at the Bernabeu, guys. So keep that in mind when you're making predictions. Manchester City 3, Real Madrid 3, 3-all draw. Wow. That would be insane if that happened. Why didn't you message BLE or even Balkan Warrior earlier? Well, Balkan can't join. BLE said he will see, so he didn't tell me if he could join or not. I don't think BLE will join. I don't think BLE will join, personally speaking, but we'll see. HKR says Manchester City 3, Real Madrid 1. So, yeah, look, guys, make sure you guys smash the like button, guys. How many likes we're at? We're at 7 likes, guys. This is criminal, guys. We need to be hitting at least 10 likes, guys. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button if you haven't already, guys. So please, we got to hit 10 likes, guys. Hit 10 likes, man. Hit that like button, guys. Like and subscribe. So, yeah, where is everyone, man? Where is everyone? And HQR, I also need to make you a mod. You've been generally been really active here, so. And made to PY, I also should make you a mod as well. So, we have our mods, man. We have our mods here, guys. Mods. Alrighty. So, Let me go and see what's everyone up to. Oh, Real Madrid wins then because it's at home. First 3-2 Madrid. Hi. First leg is Real Madrid, guys. All right. So, yeah, guys, we have 10 people watching, guys. So, hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. All right. We're going to go ahead and move on, guys. I think we're going to go ahead and move on to the next game. And, of course, it is the Milan Derby, guys. It is the Milan Derby, guys. I am so excited for this one. I'm actually, to be honest with you guys, I'm actually more excited for this one than the Real Madrid Manchester City. I'm more excited for this one. So, let me go ahead and send the link to Sebastian, man. Let me send the link to Sebastian. Where is Sebastian here? Where is Sebastian? Sebastian. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and send the link to Sebastian. So let's read some comments, guys. Hi. First thing said, okay. I was watching football. That's why he wasn't on earlier. All right. That's okay, man. That's okay. I expect City to win with 3 or 4 goals more in aggregate. Madrid won, Manchester City. Wait, what? Do you mean like 1-1? Or do you mean like 10-1 City? Like, do you actually genuinely mean 10-1? Wow. Well, I know for sure Manchester City is not scoring 10 goals. I know that for sure. So, I already know. All right. Actually, I need to still keep the sharing the screen thing. Share screen. So, where are we at? Okay, let's go and look at the Milan. This game, man. This is the one I'm excited for. I'm so excited for this one, man. I genuinely am. Oh, man. So, let's go ahead and see, man. I'm this game is going to be fire, man. This game will be insane. Wow. All right. Ooh. All right. Before we start with the Milan Derby, let's read some last comments regarding Manchester City real quick. Just messing around. My house very sure we Madrid 2, City 3. Oh, wow. I get elite comments, paid users on my high users on the channel. You better not. You better not.
Thank God you can't put me in time. That's good.
Oh, man. All right. Milan Derby, man. I want to start first with this one, man. So let's go look at the. I don't think insights are here. Crap. Dang, it's unfortunate. I think they do 2 days before. All right. Oh, actually, Tuesday. 3 days before, I guess. Okay, maybe tomorrow will be out. Anyways, let's just go look at the win probability. 33% for Milan, 30% for draw, and interest 37%. Let's go see what's up with the football here.
Sunday, by the way. It's on Sunday. They do that.
Oh, Sunday.
Yeah.
I think maybe just 3 days before. So, because the Milan Derby is on Wednesday, which, believe it or not, guys, I actually have a day off, which is pretty nice. So, that's good to see there. But yeah, as you guys can see, this is the injuries for Milan and Inter respectively. So, Pobiga is out, and Gossens is Skriniar, and Ambrosio is out. All right, Sebastian. Tell us, man, about the Milan Derby, man. Speak to me, man.
Well. I think there's something in the background of yours. I don't know if you had the stream or something.
No, I don't have. I muted it.
Okay. Bro, this game is gonna be insane. I can't wait for it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Obviously, now I'm confident. I can start being cocky and all of that stuff. But when it comes to the match day, I'm scared. Now I can talk all shit I want.
Be humble, man. Be humble. Because you never know. People can clip you, man. People can clip you on from this chat. Just so you know.
Yeah. You know, we're gonna lose 6 now. No, I'm joking. yeah, it's amazing to see that these two teams are in a semi-final. Like, usually we see the likes of Liverpool, Bayern Munich, and all of those other big teams in the semi-final. But now we see the Milan teams. That's pretty interesting. But yeah, it says a lot when it's the Milan Derby in the semi-final of the Champions League. It says a lot about the Serie A this season, or the Serie A teams. Like, it's incredible. I'm more excited for this game than the other one, obviously.
Oh yeah, me too. Because this one for me is, I feel like it's more closely matched. I feel like this one, and we already saw that game last season, so and not a lot really has changed. This one, semifinals, man. And what's very interesting, Sebastian? The last time both these teams were in the semis, they went on to win the Champions League that season, which is even more crazy.
I take it. If we win the Champions League, I'm happy with that. But Pioli, I don't know what he wants to do. I guess he's saving the cooking for the Champions League. That's why he hasn't been really that on for the Serie A, but yeah, it's interesting because I think it's going to be half stadium, half fans, 50-50 sport, I believe.
I hope so, man. I hope so.
I'm sure it is, because Inter will have the south and north would be Milan fans, I believe. We could do a combined 11 for this, but
Yeah, we'll do that later. Just tell me how you think the game's gonna go.
So this game, I think, is gonna be not that. It's gonna be cagey. It's gonna be very close. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout or like a lot of goals.
Oh yeah, this will be very, very, very close. Like, I expect because both teams don't really score a lot of. Both teams are not very. They don't really score a lot of goals. Like, let's be real.
It would be disgusting, this game, because these two teams will do anything to win.
Oh yeah, these two teams hate each other. Like the passion.
Oh my goodness, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, and what's even more crazy, Sebastian? Both these clubs aren't even the best in Italy. You would probably say Napoli's been the best, and then Juventus is probably the second best.
This season, no. Historically, yeah.
No, I mean just this season. I'm just going by this season, just in particular. Yeah.
Bailey's in the chat by that.
Yeah. He can't speak. It was just too late, so he'll still stay in the chat. But yeah, I'm just saying that I feel like it's really interesting because both these teams I've been underwhelming this season, like domestically speaking. Inter, they were winless for a lot of games. Now they picked up some form. At the Milan, they had a really bad spell, and there's a possibility that neither club could even get the top four in the Serie A. There is even that possibility, which makes this game even more interesting.
And also, the bad form. I know it's only blame on Mignon was injured, and obviously Zlatan was injured. The leadership they both have. I know it's an excuse, but it is true that the team was worse with Tatarusano, and I think mine will be the key for this tie. Because you see the calm he has with the centre backs.
Yeah, I think Milan will play with less possession. I think Inter will dominate in terms of possession. That's what I feel. Do you agree with that?
Also go on counterattacks with.
Yeah, Milan will counterattack. I'm pretty sure.
Theo Hernandez and Leo.
Yeah. My concern with Milan, this is my concern. Maybe it's not a concern to you, is that I think the goal is a huge struggle for Milan. Milan doesn't really score enough goals. Do you disagree with me or agree with me?
I fully agree. Honestly, the last game was Cremonese. We could not. We scored until the 97th minute or so, and it was from Salamakers. So it's we don't score a lot of goals. That's the problem. But the heritage of AC Milan.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it turns like it. But Inter's a very good team to look out for because they have quality players. Obviously, Lautaro Martinez, Barella, who I think has been one of the best players in the Serie A this season, with obviously Tonali and obviously Anguissa and all of those players in the midfield. So I think it's going to be the key for is the goalkeeping battle though. Magnan versus Onana.
Oh yeah, Onana, man. Onana's been amazing. He's been amazing for Inter. I feel like he's been so good. Like I feel like without both of these keepers, I don't think neither of these teams make the semis. I feel like they've been that amazing, So I just think it's gonna be very interesting to see. And like I said, it's gonna be very scrappy, very physical, very cagey. I could expect some brawls. There might be a lot of yellow cards, possibly been a red card in this game. I wouldn't even be surprised.
Rank called it with a call book again that it was gonna be a red card. I'm gonna say at least two reds in this.
And this game, or just like over the course of both games?
Over both games, I think like 3.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like 2 reds in one game is really rare. So I think we possibly could see a red. I don't think we'll see 2 reds. But
if Zlatan was playing, it would be him versus Lukaku.
I mean, I just think it's so interesting that to see how both managers set up Pioli and Inzaghi respectively. And like I said, Inter will dominate with the front foot. Obviously, Lautaro Martinez has been a guy who's been on good form. He's finally picking up form ahead of a crucial Champions League match. And we all know that he kind of tends to show up in big games. He tends to show up in big games, but at least I've noticed. So this is a huge game for Lautaro Martinez. Rafael Leao, we know he was amazing against Napoli. Can he continue this form against his arch rivals Inter? It remains to be seen. Then you got Giroud, obviously. Lukaku, who scored back-to-back in the Champions League games, back-to-back matches, respectively, and scored in the first leg. So I just think it's going to be really interesting to see how this one goes. The defensive battle as well, the midfield battle, Tonali versus Brozovic. Barella and Chalanaho versus Benacer. Yeah. So interesting, man. And it's so difficult for me to call. Like, I think it's very, very close. Like, this one could go to extra time, even possibly penalties, guys. We haven't seen any extra amount of penalties this season in the Champions League. I wouldn't be surprised this one goes to. Would you be surprised?
No, to be honest. If this goes to penalties, we might be there for 24 hours because of the goalkeepers.
Yeah.
I don't want that, but if it happens, fine. I stay up 24 hours. I don't care. Just to see AC Milan win would be huge. I would not care about anything else. And also, hopefully he scores.
Let's go read some comments. We do a combined 11.
The best French striker behind Thierry Henry of all time. Just say.
All right. Anybody who aren't mods. This one has a heavy draw energy for the first leg. Both teams going to be an edge. Yeah, I think a draw could very well likely. Obviously, I'm not going to give my predictions. You guys are going to have to wait until Monday to hear my predictions. It could very well happen. Mine on goalkeeper, no question. We'll get to that in a bit. How much away support would there be for each game? Sebastian, how the away support look?
I think for the first leg, I think it will be North. It will probably be Inter and then South also.
Oh, I think Billy just put in the chat. We'll get to his comment. How will the home and away game work? Okay, we'll hear from Billy. Mass Channel says the curve is stay the same both games, although not sure for the rest of the allocation. Okay, who do you think wins Milan or Inter? Check out my Champions League prediction video, Poi. This is kind of more of a guest kind of preview, so we're not. I kind of want to have the guests come on and get their say. I mean, also which team have advanced.
Oh yeah, I have to do my prediction also. So
yeah.
I will do it on Sunday.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I have Inter to advance. I personally have Inter to advance. I just feel like they're peaking at the right time, and I feel like they're scoring more goals. I feel like they can score more goals. I'm more confident with them to score goals than Milan. So, like I said, though, it's 50-50, and I wouldn't be surprised Milan advance. So, I'm giving a slight edge to Inter. It's opposite. North, Inter, South, and rest of the stadiums, Milan. Okay, I see. Inter has been good in the Cups, to be fair, so maybe that goes for them in Champions League. That is true. They have been good in the Cup competitions. They're in the Coppa Italia final. They'll be playing against Fiorentina very soon. 1-1 first leg. I see you did those badges. Very nice. I think Inter Milan will have slightly more chances. And AC Milan winning UCL this year will be like Chelsea 2021. Logan Mapping says, hi, AD. Thank you for joining, man. Thank you for joining. Albuquerque says, big up, man. Big up to you, man. Big up to you, man.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Thank you. Consider becoming a member of the channel, guys. Member of the channel.
Albert, I dare you. Don't name Dest in this stream. Please don't.
Hala Madrid, Foresight Football says. Ooh, interesting.
Please beat Man City.
Yeah, we already did the Man City preview on Foresight, so you can check out the first 30 minutes. First 30 minutes we did the Man City preview, so I'll put times in the description below so you can check it out. First leg 1-1, second leg 0, next time Milan win 1-0. Oh, I want to look at the head-to-head record. Actually, I want to look at this real quick. I didn't even get to see this. So, as you guys can see, this is the head-to-head record. Now, this is not the all-time head-to-head. This is just only the last 40 games or so. And Milan's got 12 wins, 8 draws, 16 wins for Inter. Now, Inter have won more than Milan Derbies this season. 1-0 the Serie A, and then 3-0 in the Super Cup. And Milan's only got the 3-2 win at the beginning of the season against Inter. So, Inter have actually done the better of the Milan clubs this season in the head-to-head thing. I actually want to see the all-time head-to-head, though. I want to see the all-time thing.
I'm not that worried, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm not even that scared. I'm that confident.
Yeah, let's go look at this, guys. So the head-to-head record. And Milan's actually never lost to Inter in the Champions League. Whenever the two clubs have played, I think Milan's won 4 of the games, and I think 1 drew, actually. We'll look at this here, actually. Let's look at this here. Where is the Champions League? Does it talk about here? Official match results. I just want to look at the right here. Statistics. So Inter has never won the Champions League. AC Milan 2 wins and 2 draws. Yeah, as you guys can see, they have never lost in the Champions League. And all-time record, it's 87 wins for Inter and 79 wins for Milan and 69 draws. So Inter have actually got the better head-to-head.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
But
so
Milan is still red, just saying.
Yeah. And look at this, man. Manager appearances, man. Pioli's number 13 there.
He's gonna cook.
Oh, wow. I didn't know this. I actually just figured this out for the first time. He's coached both Milan clubs. Yeah.
Is Pioli Masterclass incoming?
Yeah, and obviously most appearances, Paolo Maldini, Javier Zanetta, Rogamo. We're not going to go through the list, but yeah, those are the top 3. And then let's go look at the goal scores. Shevchenko is up there as number 1 all time.
2 Swedish players.
Meza, and then Nordal is up there, and Nayers is tied. So
Zlatan, let's go.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Anyways, let's go to the combined 11 now. Combined 11. Just want to look at the Champions League head-to-head thing. All right, let's go ahead and refresh this. Okay, manager. Who do you think? Who are you putting manager, man? Pioli or Inzaghi?
What formation are we playing? 3-5-2.
Oh yeah, that's actually a good point. Yeah, let's do the 3. Actually, no, let's do the 4-2-3. Let's just do 4-2-3.
Yeah.
Okay, just keep it simple. Okay, which manager are you picking? Pioli or Inzaghi? For me, it's gotta be
Pioli. Even though it pisses me off sometimes, it's Pioli.
It's a difficult one for me. I'm going to give the slight edge to Inzaghi just because I feel like Inter have had a more difficult route, So, but you could give it to Pioli. I think it's close, but I'm going to give the slight edge to Inzaghi for me personally. You could go with Pioli if you want. I don't think there's an objectively right answer.
Sure.
Goalkeeper, for me, it's got to be Mike Mignon.
Yes.
It's obvious. It's Mike Mignon. I respect Onana. Onana is a very good keeper. I would love to have Onana. Mignon is simply better. Just a little bit better, man.
Imagine having both in one team.
Oh, yes. That would be awesome, man. If you can have both keepers in your team, that would be sick.
Imagine they do like a league where they combine cities with like each club to see who does better. Like for example, London clubs, they combine them. Stockholm teams, they combine.
Yeah.
Probably
Well, let's save that for another time. Let's get to the right back.
right back off, for God's sake.
Oh, this is so bad. I mean, you have Dumfries for
There is
answer.
Kalulu, Calabria, Dumfries. I just say Kalulu because of FIFA. I don't know. Probably Calabria. He has been very decent. He also the captain. So I don't know how he's the captain. Don't ask me. Ask Pioli. I don't know. Please, Albert. I see that comment that there's no. Stop it.
Okay, let's get to the right back now. This is tough, man. This is so difficult.
Yeah, just put Calabria in there so Albert doesn't name that American dude. Thank you.
Okay, whatever. Let's put Calabria. I mean, I don't even know, honestly.
Center back.
The center backs.
Tomori and Bastoni.
Bastoni, yeah, I would say so. And
it's tough. For me, it's between Malik Kiao and Tomori.
The thing is, Duao is not really. He's not been there for them. He's not really played the entire season. He's only been prominent the second half. You know,
Kalulu?
Possibly. I feel like Tomori's been. I feel like he's been kind of shaky this season. I don't think he's been as good as last season. So maybe just about Kalulu.
He said it. Oh no. Oh no, Albert, you're in big trouble.
Yeah, let's book Kalulu. Okay, left back. Left back.
Yeah, no, this.
Yeah,
just put him there.
What position does DeMarco play?
Left back. Left wing back.
Also. Okay. CDM. CDM has obviously got to be. It's between Chalana and Tonali. For me.
I'm going for Tonali.
It's difficult, man. I've really been impressed with Chalanahu, though. I think he's done a great job.
Been playing better when Tonali has been playing. But
it's a difficult one, man. It's a difficult one. I feel like Chalana has been really, really good, though. I don't know. Okay, well, maybe we should skip the CDM for now and get back to it later. Center mid, we have to put Barella. This is obvious. And the other center mid, who do you put?
This is not a pick, but big up to Krunic. He has been improving a lot.
Yeah, Krunic. Now, okay. Let's see. We could also Benes. Oh, Benes. I forgot about Benacer.
Yeah, Benacer, Tonali, and Barella.
Can Tonali plays a CM? Because I'm thinking we can maybe do that.
Yes, he can.
Okay, maybe we should do that.
No, put the B formation, 4-3-3-B, because that's a CDM.
Okay. So let's do this actually.
Let's
put Chalanahu the CDM. Where is he? Baseball?
Or just put Chalanahu at CM, and then Tonali at CDM.
Okay, we could also do that too.
Nah, Matt. Okay. Benacer has been good, Matt, but he tested with Tonali.
Yeah.
Left wing, just put Leao there, please.
Yeah, Leao has to be there.
The GOAT.
Striker.
Obviously, Rafael Leao. He met Daisho speed, so that's cool. They're basically
right
twins.
winger.
Oh, gosh. You know what? It's time for people to put some respect on his name. It's not Messi. It's not Messias. No, stop it. I know it's the first name. Like, I was gonna say Salamakers. He has been decent.
Why is Brahim Diaz not there?
Where is he? Put Brahim then.
Oh, Brahim.
Yeah, put him.
A striker.
Crap, this is the problem. If I put you, that would be too much biased. But
I'm gonna put. I'm gonna put Lautaro for me.
I wanna put Dzeko, to be honest.
Well, I'm gonna put Lautaro in my 11.
Or Lukaku. And I'm not kidding.
It can't be Lukaku. It can't be.
Nah, he has been playing really good. Yeah, Lautaro.
Lautaro Martinez. Yeah.
Albert, no, Zlatan has been playing 4 games, scored 1 goal this season, and he's going to Monza next season. So.
Wait, he is?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Let's read some comments, guys. Let's read some comments. This game's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. First leg 1-1, second leg 0-0. Extra time, Milan wins 1-0. Ooh. And Madrid Inter advance. Madrid win. If Madrid and Milan go through, Milan win. If City Inter go through, City win. If City Milan go through, Milan win. I still see Inter doing it. Ooh, all right. Why does Inter feel like a boring team? I don't know, man. I don't really know. I don't think Inter is like boring per se. I mean, although actually, to be fair, they're kind of Inter's a bit weird, man. You don't know what you're gonna get with Inter. You really don't know what you're gonna get with that club. Like sometimes they can play very well, and then sometimes they can play really crap.
Oh dear, not this comment. Oh dear.
So Ronaldo joins with as an ambassador. They win the UCL, doesn't count. And if Aguero won the World Cup as a coach, then surely must come for ambassador position.
Aguero did not get the World Cup. I don't know how he got on the pitch.
He doesn't have a World Cup medal, guys, officially. Okay, it was just like
Aguero is a twat. I don't care what anyone says.
Oh my god! If Frank is here, man, he would be getting very mad.
Yeah, I don't care what he says.
Yeah. There's a debate for goalkeeper on Onana, but I would still say Magnon.
Zlatan is better than Aguero, just saying.
Inter and Milan are fighting for top 4, so they would want to win the UCL in case they don't make top 4. That's why I say, man, that's why I feel like this game is even more crazy. The Serie A top 4 is looking interesting. And also, we can't sleep upon Roma. Roma's also in the Europa League. So
yeah, respect Jose Mourinho. Respect.
Yeah. Man, imagine Roma's in the Champions League this season. That would be too much.
Matt, I said twat, not twat.
Agreed. Magnon is just a bit better, but Onana had a year or so off. Origi not even winning the second leg. I'm sorry, Origi is not scoring a winner.
If Origi scores the winner, I do the R9 cut. I don't care.
I'm sorry, Origi's been bad.
Hopefully that doesn't happen now.
Come on. Okay, I don't want to read that. I don't want to read that.
Look, he's gonna say that.
Do Milan also play wingbacks? If so, you should do that. Do Milan? I don't think. Wait, actually, do they? I don't think they do. Well, I know Theo Hernandez plays like a He's kind of like a left wing back in some ways. I don't think Actually, I don't know. Is that true?
When it's 3 back, it's Calabria and Theo Hernandez as left wing back.
Oh, I see. Okay, so when you guys play 3 at the back, and then when you guys play 2, you don't do wing backs. Okay.
No.
Okay. America needs just Seb.
God's sake. Nah.
I
didn't call that better, by the way.
Denali. Does this Serginho Dest also have Chilean heritage? I don't think he does.
He's crap anyways. Chile have better right backs.
National teams these days are like signing players. Yeah, I guess you could say. Benacer in the Turkish CM at Inter. Benacer's not really been a starter like that, though. He's been more of as like a... I don't think he's been a starter. Am I correct? Yeah, Martinez. Maybe Benacer over Barella then. That could tell error. Lautaro Martinez, Zlatan. Striker doesn't matter anyways. Origi's going to score the winner.
No. Origi is scoring the winner, and that's a fact.
Monzo, you should just retire, lol.
Oh, for God's sake. Bro, Albert. He's bigger than your whole country, so...
Whoa. Respect for Ru, man. Respect for Ru. Okay. I'm glad I just had fun. It's twat, not to watch.
I said twat. Oh my god.
Okay, Serie A redemption season. So our national team could have been insane. All right, we'll talk about that another time, I guess. We'll talk about that another time. Anyways, we reached the hour mark for today's stream. Exactly an hour, which is actually a little bit more than an hour. Hour and 20 seconds. So we're gonna round off here, guys. We're gonna round off here. It's been a good thing. So we got 13 likes. Not quite the amount of likes I was hoping for, but it's all right. I do appreciate it. Like I said, guys, that's gonna be interesting. So so before round off, guys, give your predictions already for the game. And then Sebastian gave his prediction, and we're gonna round off, guys. Head off. So what's your guys' predictions?
Obviously, I'm gonna do my prediction video on Sunday, but I'm gonna give a crazy prediction here, and it won't be my real prediction. I'm gonna just say for fun, 3-3. Just go for it. Screw it. 3-3.
I don't think that's gonna happen, but if that does, that'll be insane.
Hopefully nobody clips. If Albert there says Serginho Dest will score, he has to be. He has to be.
Score break next AD. Yeah, we're doing that now. Charles De Ketelaere should have been. Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. I don't think he's been that good though. I don't think he's.
No, he has been a flop. It's typical Belgian players. Run something, run shit or something. He has been.
I mean, you're just picking up Origi, man.
Origi, please God, no. Even if injured Zlatan is better. Nah. I'm sorry, I love Origi from the Liverpool days, but oh gosh, please God, no.
No, man. Milan Inter. 3-1 Man City, 1-1 from Milan Derby. Early thoughts are that the second leg will be 1-1 if you want to score one more in extra time. Dude, he's not even in the Champions League squad.
I can't best. Albert.
Actually, I'm pretty sure he's not in the squad, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
He's not in the squad.
So yeah, this can't even happen.
Plus he's crap anyways, so Advincula is better, just saying. But I'm gonna give my prediction for the semi-final on Sunday, and then hopefully that's the real prediction, because this is only the fake one. I don't really care what I say here.
And Milan spent 40 million, and he's still yet to score. Yeah, he hasn't scored a goal, right? Charles De Ketelaere?
No. He's probably waiting. He's cooking it up until Lazio, when we destroy them tomorrow. Big up to Steve.
He's on the squad list.
Big up to Steve. Steve, you're getting destroyed tomorrow.
All right, Milan 3, Inter no. I told you, Dest is not in the squad. De Ketelaere. If all three of them, actually, that can't even happen. Well, let's say De Ketelaere or Origi score, that'll be insane. I very much doubt both of them scoring.
If Origi scores, I'm just gonna be quiet for 1 week. Legit.
Has Origi scored for Milan, actually?
But true, he is the GOAT. Yeah.
Has he scored for Milan? How many goals did he score for Milan?
0.
Has he got an assist?
Typical. He's not in the Liverpool jersey. That's why he's playing bad. I don't know what's happened with Origi.
Oh, actually, he has scored, Sebastian. He scored 2 goals and 1 assist.
Yay. That's good, I guess. But, Oh, true. That's true, Albert. That's true, Albert.
Yeah, I think Liel Latar will score. Maybe Origi saving Anfield Magic.
True. That's true. Maybe he's saving that Anfield Magic.
Albert will say that Des has tactical influence. Anyways, it's been a good stream, guys. It's been a good stream. So I hope you guys enjoy the stream. I'll be here again next week on Wednesday to recap the Champions League semifinals. And you know what, guys? Actually, let's do a little thing real quick, guys. Let's do like a little Europa League and Conference League real quick preview, because I don't think I'll be doing a separate stream for that. So we'll do like a very, very brief preview on the Europa League and
I just want to say, hopefully, Milan and Real Madrid saves football.
Yeah.
Real Madrid, hopefully.
Okay, so let's do a quick preview, man. Give me your quick thoughts on the Europa League, just very briefly, just like around 10 minutes.
Sevilla, Juve, I think Sevilla will go through.
Ooh.
I think they will win the first leg or draw. Of course, Juventus has, Some good players. They did well in the. I think they played Sporting, or was it
Yeah,
not?
they played Sport in the round of six. I mean, quarterfinals. Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, Sevilla destroyed Man United. So I think Sevilla they will continue to their final because they had the heritage.
Yeah,
And
Heritage.
also other
That's
game,
true.
which is it Roma Leverkusen?
Yeah, Roma Leverkusen is the other semi.
Oh,
And
for Christ.
well, I just want to let you know, Sevilla's the first leg is in Turin.
Yeah. And I think Roma with Jose Mourinho. It's gonna be interesting. Mourinho versus Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, Xabi Alonso, man.
Hopefully, Xabi, of course, Mourinho versus the future Liverpool manager.
Or maybe future Real Madrid manager.
No,
Maybe, just maybe. Okay, anyways, a student versus assistant. Student versus teacher.
as I did not want this to be the semi-final. I want this to be the final. I know, someone has to win.
Yeah.
And of course, everyone is hoping Leverkusen because of the Musa Diaby card on FIFA that will go up if they win. Hopefully, Leverkusen lose because I don't want to get more pain than I already have this year.
Be objective, maybe objective, man. Objectively speaking.
Generally speaking, I think Leverkusen is gonna go for it.
Ooh.
I think it's the end of Mourinho. Not the end of his career, but it's the end of the story.
Yeah, I see what you mean by that because, I don't know if you guys know this. Roma haven't scored a single goal away from him in the Europa League knockout stage.
Yeah, and I think Leverkusen, they will score goals. Vert, he's a wonderful player. I want him at Liverpool.
There's a French guy they got. I forgot his name. He came from Toulouse. I forgot his name. He's like a French. Adili. He's been pretty good as well. And what's really big commendable with Leverkusen? They've done this without Patrick Schick. Like, I thought this, he's been injured for most of the season. They've done really well without him, which I think is very commendable.
Don't forget Azmoun as well.
Azmoun, yeah. Demrabi as well.
Yeah. Hradecki, the Finnish goalkeeper.
Yeah.
He's not finished yet. He's not finished with his career.
Yeah, we know we know a national team, okay? We know.
I would say they have Tapsoba, Becker.
Yeah, Frank Wong.
One of the best right backs in my opinion. I would say.
That's so close, man. The Europa League semifinals I think are really, really very difficult to call. I think it's very the margins are so tight.
And also Zalewski for obviously Roma. Zalewski, very
Yeah.
Obviously, if you want to know more about him, you could ask Steve on Twitter.
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah, and then you have Chris Smalling for Roma, who's been good.
Chris Smalling. They also have the other centre back. I don't know what his name is.
Oh, Mancini, right?
No, the other one.
Wait, isn't it? He's Brazilian, right? I think.
I don't know if he's. I think he's Brazilian. They also have Kumbula from Albania. It's Ibanez, I believe.
Ibanez, yes, that's the guy. Yes, that was the guy I was talking about.
So they're Matic, Holland,
Matic.
Still decent player to have. Tamiram, probably one of the best strikers this season in the Serie A. Dybala, don't forget he has a release clause. So anyone who's want to call him and say, you want to
Abraham as well. I think with Roma is that they're not.
Liverpool, right wing backup.
Yeah, my thing is Leverkusen is probably better than them on paper. It's just that Mourinho is obviously a way better coach than Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what can Xabi Alonso do versus experienced team and manager who has won the Champions League, he has won the Conference League and Europa League. So he's out for more blood. Just I don't know if he will leave because he's rumored to PSG. Be PSG manager next season.
Oh, by the way, guys, I'm saying this right now, guys. If Mourinho wins the Europa League with Roma, that's dud. That is dud because I'm sorry, this Roma team is not great.
If he wins the Europa League, I think he will go to PSG.
That is really, really insane.
If he goes to PSG, that will be scary with the way he coach, and obviously it would be very hard on them.
Yeah. Okay, let's do Conference League now real quick. What I haven't done my preview yet, so I don't want to speak too much. So I'll let you speak. West Ham versus we have West Ham versus AZ Alkmaar.
Yeah, I think that's a very good game. Also, Gisloban, the Nigerian player. Obviously, Nigerian strikers this season, there's something with them.
Yeah, I like Pavlis, man. Pavlis is a great player.
I don't know what they're eating there in Nigeria, but you can ask HH. He probably knows. But for that game, I actually fancy Ghent in that time because I think West Ham they have not been that great, and I think Ghent they are a team that if you give them a lot of chances, they won't score goals.
Wait. West Ham already beat Ghent. They're playing against AZ Alkmaar.
Oh, I mean, AZ obviously West Ham beat Ghent. Obviously,
Yeah.
That was probably easy for them, but now they're playing against Alkmaar, who has Kirkish, I believe, the left back. Jesper Karlsson scored an amazing free kick for Sweden. Had to make that in, yes. And I fancy AZ Alkmaar, if I'm being totally honest. Because I think AZ Alkmaar is a very decent team, good manager.
Yeah, they're very underrated. And then the second leg at home, that could be very crucial.
Yeah, I think West Ham just to lose this game, please, or this tie, and focus on the Premier League. Because if they get relegated, it's not looking good, bro. It's not looking.
Then we have Fiorentina versus Basel. Your team, man. Your team. I don't know how you guys have made it this far. I still can't believe it.
Hopefully Basel makes it through.
It's gonna be difficult.
I support them also because of my friend also.
Yeah. This I think this will be for Basel's hardest test. Would you
also,
say so?
He has no clue how they got this far. Obviously, he's supposed to same team as me.
Yeah.
In Sweden.
No, but would you say this is your Basel's hardest team, like with Fiorentina?
Yeah, but probably yes, because Fiorentina they have been pretty much underwhelming in the Serie A this season. I think they're 10th or 11th.
Yeah, I think it's starting to creep in though. They're starting to make a push. I think they're in the top 10. I think. Let me actually check the table.
And obviously, Basel has been excellent in the conference league.
Yeah.
And also, I think, recording this, Basel is going to play Sunday versus Zurich, a big derby. So, I don't know how they're going to match up that because they have important conference league. And obviously, Basel beat Stone Bratislava and Nice. So,
yeah.
But Fiorentina, they beat Lech Poznan.
Yeah, they destroyed them.
Did they play any other game, or was it?
They played against Sivasspor in the round of 16, I think. And I think the round of 32, they played against Braga.
Yeah, well, Fiorentina's been good.
And Johnny Ikone, Jovic. Like, that strikers they have is insane. Like, you have Jovic, Ikone.
Yeah, they have an excellent team. Obviously, I think the goalkeeper is Uruguayan.
Yeah.
He was in the World Cup, I believe.
Yeah, then you have Dodo. They have Cabral. I mean, this team is stacked. Amrabat. Who could forget about him?
But I've gone for Basel every single match, I believe. I'm not sure if I have done. Could probably go and check the comments and tell me later, but I'm sure I predicted Basel to go through every single round.
And
so I'm going to do it again, because if this streak continues, I will be very happy.
Oh my God! Imagine this final, man. AZ Alkmaar versus Basel. What? That would be an amazing final, man. Amazing final.
Yeah.
I would love to see that, honestly.
Yeah. It will be interesting.
Yeah. All right, let's go look at some last comments, and then we're going to head out. I just want to talk about the Conference League, Europa League, because I'm not sure if I'll do a separate preview for that stream. I'm just not sure if we'll have enough time. But yeah, let's go look at the last comments. I have to leave in a bit. There you go, Mats. Can't wait for another Chelsea loss tomorrow. Why do you guys want me to discuss about Chelsea so much? Is there anything to discuss with that club?
Wait, Why are we talking about the trash club? They're gonna get relegated. So
They won't get. They won't.
LAFC. What?
They'll barely survive. On my FIFA
I'm
match,
sorry,
wait, what? Huh?
LAFC.
Huh? Okay, let's just move on.
Wait, what? Anyways,
Sevilla are gonna win. Okay. Sevilla getting relegated and winning Europa League is a long shot, but it's not over yet. Sevilla won't get relegated. They're not going to get relegated.
wait, how many points are they to relegation?
They're like 10 points above, I think.
Oh yeah, fine. They're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Asma doing better under Xabi Alonso. Brighton, exciting team. I hope they make European football. I love Brighton, man.
If Brighton makes the Conference League, they're winning it. If
what if they make the Europa League, man? That would be even crazier.
Imagine they make it the Champions League.
No, they're not getting top four. They're not getting top four. It's a bridge too far.
Like it has to be because Liverpool are making top four. I know. Yeah.
I don't know about that, but okay. Are you going to discuss Chelsea? If not, particularly relegated.
No, not a small club. Arsenal is better.
Okay. Well, I might get the actually. We're on guys. I did it early in the season. We did a video with Theodore with what's wrong with Chelsea.
Yeah. You do it at the end of the season. Talk with Theodore and
I don't even know if Theodore wants to discuss Chelsea anymore with me. I don't even know if he wants to discuss.
What about HH? He can.
I don't think he wants to discuss either.
He thinks Frank Lampard is the best coach in the world.
I hope Xabi Alonso and Bayer Leverkusen does it. Yeah, I hope so too, man. I want Bayer Leverkusen. Personally, I want Bayer Leverkusen versus Sevilla as a neutral. I think that'll be pretty awesome. Or Sevilla Roma. That would be insane. That would be insane heritage. That would be insane. But anyways, that's it for today. I hope you guys did enjoy the stream. So let me tell you guys next week's stream. So next week, tomorrow there'll be a Wordle stream, and we possibly could do a Twitch stream tomorrow. We could possibly do a Twitch stream, although I may do on Sunday. So either tomorrow or the day after. And then on Monday, there won't be any streams. There will be a video of the predictions. And then Tuesday, I will do like a YouTube short for the Man City Real Madrid, do a very brief review. And then Wednesday, we'll have the big review here. Thursday, we'll have the big review. And then Friday, we're back here again next week for the Champions League second legs. Quick succession, man. Quick succession. So, yeah. And the Saturday, there won't be any streams probably. Well, there'll be a Wordle stream. There won't be any streams on the main channel. The Sunday, Barcelona could win La Liga. We might have a Barcelona celebration stream that Sunday.
Ooh. And obviously for me on my channel, I might do. So I'm going to do, obviously for me, it's Saturday right now because it's, it's 12:18 at night. So I will do a recap of the Libertadores and Sudamericana, obviously with, I guess rank. Hopefully he doesn't roast me enough. He already done it in the watch on and match reaction. So, and obviously on Sunday, my predictions for the first stakes. And obviously next week, I'm not sure what I will do. But hopefully I will do something around Coca-Cola or Boca Juniors again. Let's go.
Yeah. So guys, make sure you guys like the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new on here. Comment below your thoughts, comment section below if you're watching the replay. Consider becoming a member of the channel, which I did a members video, by the way, guys. I did a Champions League combined 11 of all the semifinalists. So you guys can check that video out there. And yeah, like I said, guys, check out me with the pledge in the description below. Comment below your thoughts if you're watching the replay. And turn on the notification bell to get notified whenever I go live. And yeah, I'll see you guys later, man. Peace out.